My name is Kamali. I'm from Brooklyn, and I'm an astronaut.
Yancey Williams. I enjoy long walks on the beach, basketball, Island Taste, Untouchable Young Instagram. Hit me up.
Hi, I'm Keisha Simone. I'm an actress, I'm a nurse, I'm everything. I'm a momager, I'm everything. And and I'm from Brooklyn and I live in Staten Island now and I like to travel.
Hi, I'm Darius. I'm from Harlem. That's it.
Ain't nothing else.
That's enough.
Hi everyone, I'm Kalia. I'm from Brooklyn, and my name actually means close friend or confidant, so this segment is super fitting.
Aww, she's lit.
Well, I'm named Farai. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm CIO of KPMG, and I'm here today.
What does that mean?
Hold up, when did pizza
It's a what?
It's a company.
It's a company. Oh, God, Jesus, that fucking word gets on my nerves.
Best friend can mean a lot of things. You can have different types of best friends. It could mean how long you know somebody. It can be how close you've been with the person. It can be how many types of situations or what you deem close. Situations that y'all been in together. I don't think anybody can have just one best friend ever.
Which is why I don't believe in best friends. The word best friend, I hate it. It's taboo. I feel like it isolates your other friends. I feel like if a friend, the word friend is such a strong word, and if people use it very loosely, but a word, a friend, it takes a lot for me to call you a friend. So to even have something higher than that is impossible. So I don't like the word best friend, nor do I use it. When people say it, I just laugh because it sounds stupid to me. Because do you know what a friend is? So what is a best friend? When you really think about it, what is best fucking friend? It doesn't make any sense to me. So like, just shut up with this fucking best friend shit. Jesus Christ. Like, you have associates, you have people that you work with, you have associates, you have a friend. You okay? That's what it is. That's your friend.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what do you call people that you just hang around on a daily basis?
Dear associates.
I think, people define their best friend as somebody they really trust, somebody they tell their deepest, darkest secrets to, someone they're really, really, really close to.
So who's your
and
friend?
there is a difference between this person and their other friends.
I agree.
So you don't tell your deepest, darkest secrets to your friends?
To everybody?
To your friend. How much people do you call to your friend?
It's levels
But
of
there's different levels of
transparency.
friendship.
Yeah.
There's different levels.
I have a lot of friends, but do I go around telling everybody my entire business? No.
I have, like,
Your
about-
best friend is that person you could call up, be like, yo, I need to hide this body. And they're gonna ride for you.
I have like 5 friends, literally, and I call every single last one of them to come hide this body for me right now.
Okay. How many
'Cause
bodies you got?
This thing.
Like, can I sit back there?
I think one of the reasons why it's used so loosely is because people don't want to offend someone. You know, you might be around someone every day, whatever, and you're gonna look at them as a friend or, whatever. But you don't want to be like, oh yeah, this is my associate. They're gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why it's.
Everybody has that friend from the block just because, that's who I grew up with. We came up together. We got our stripes together. But, looking back now, it's like I don't even talk to a lot of those people back then that I called my friends. So I don't know. It's kind of like, it's confusing to me. Like, I don't know, because sometimes when I go back to my place of residence, it's like these people are complete strangers, and at one point you was my friend. So
I think it depends on the effort that you put in, because I have a lot of childhood friends. I have a lot of friends that I've known since I was 7, 8 years old, and we don't have the same interests. We don't have the same background or current situation or anything like that. But the best example I could give is, I went away to college. Obviously, you go away to college, you meet new people, your whole view on life changes. But what was very important for me when I came back, and just hearing my mother's voice in my head, is like, don't forget where you came from. And so there's a lot of friends that I had growing up where it's like, no, I might not speak to them every day, but let me at least check in once a month, once every other month, just to keep that, connection. Just because we don't talk every day or every week or every month doesn't mean we stop being friends.
Yeah, you grew up on that block, so you more or less didn't really have a choice. You grew up with these people, but you may not have things in common. As you get older, you start to gel with people and you lose friends because people change, and more you start to gel with the people that you have things in common,
That's a fact.
similar interests, and that's the difference with people you grew up on the block. You still got love for them or whatever, but at the end of the day, you may not have had the same interests in. Like me, I grew up in like a real hood, like what you would call a tenement yard, where people was just hood and they was smoking and all this stuff. So that's kind of what they were into, growing up, and I wasn't into that. So I don't really hang out with a lot of people that smoke, and I don't hang out with a lot of people. I drink. That's what I do. So if you drink and you have common interests like basketball, stuff of that nature, we can hang out. You know what I mean? But the people I grew up with, they're just on some other shit, and I'm not on that anymore. But we still speak.
Well, me, when I meet people, like, I do my acting thing, so when I meet people on set, and then I start exchanging social media, we have that common ground, like, we exchange stories, what shows you did, this and that, and blah, 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 and we just keep in common when it comes to that, and then we build upon, like, especially if we keep seeing each other at castings and this and that, we're always gonna start, like, that's our common interest, that bonds us now, like, and I could share things with them that I can't share with my childhood friends that I'm still friends with now, because they're not gonna understand. They're not in the industry. It's just certain things, like when you meet people, like, or let's say my friends at work, when I do my nursing thing, I work as a nurse. I could share things with friends or associates, whatever, that are nurses, because they understand how to be a nurse and what we go through at work, as opposed to my other childhood friends that I just know from school, and we all do different things. A friend is somebody that could always go to advice for whatever it is. Not necessarily they know all my deep and dark secrets. That's just for other friends. But I could go to advice for them. I could go hang out with them. I could call them.
You feel comfortable?
I feel comfortable having my
Yeah.
child around them, telling them certain things, whatever I'm going through now. They may not necessarily know my past.
My definition
Those are
of
my
friend-
childhood friends, but they know me for me right now today.
A
They
friend
know
is
me.
someone you could be transparent with, completely
Right.
transparent with. No judgment, no, she might feel some type of way about this. It's like, this is how I feel, and you're gonna give me the honest truth. Both people have to be transparent.
That's what a friend is to me.
For it to me.
If I'm getting that back from you and I see that, then I feel like you're my friend.
I
That
feel
we trust each other with, like being not naked literally, but being naked in front of each
Emotionally
other.
naked.
Yeah, being emotionally naked in front of each
I feel
other.
like when it comes to this friend thing, social media has taken over, and it's feel like, okay, if it wasn't for social media, with me and my personal experience, if it wasn't for social media, certain friends wouldn't know I'm alive, and that's sad. I feel like you have to call me, whether we don't have to talk every day, but I feel like, check in, motherfucker. Check in. Ask me how my daughter doing, how we doing. You wouldn't know that Kyla's out there doing this and I'm doing that. Why I have to keep calling you to tell you that, hey, what's up? Da-da-da-da. Why I gotta do that every single time? I feel like if I have to keep doing that, to me, the friendship is a 50-50 thing. If I have to keep calling you, then I'm not gonna talk to you no more. And I went through this already with my friend, right? So I feel like a friend is a 50-50 thing. We share things together. We keep in contact with each other. We check up. It doesn't have to be every day. But I feel like I'm at a point in time I was ready to be like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Right. So it was no beef. It was no beef.
I know the feeling, girl.
But it was just like, why am I dragging and pulling this friendship?
Okay,
Like,
Yo, it's hard to define what a friend is, because everybody will have their different definition of what a friend is. Like you said, your name is Keisha. Like what Keisha said over here. She has 5 friends. Whereas someone like me, if I meet you, we cool, we play ball or whatever, we friends.
we cool. So
You know what I mean?
friends
I
now?
wouldn't call you yeah, we friends, because I just found out your name. Now we friends.
Yeah.
Drinking,
We have drinks in common.
You know, media friends. Social media friend is someone I really do not know personally,
But you like their posts.
and they just send me a friend request, or you know, God forbid, you know, this never happens when you see a pretty chick and you send her a friend request. You know what I'm saying? And,
Just because
and then
she's pretty.
you know what I'm saying? You don't know her, but now y'all on social media, y'all, you know, send
Nah,
each
I
other
have a social media friend.
send each other little memes.
I see her
and
promoting
stuff,
something. I
you
was
know?
like, that looks interesting. And I
Right.
went one day and I saw her. I was like, hey, girl, I'm here. And she's like, hey. I'm like, we don't know each other.
Yes.
So,
that's how it happens
you can-
sometimes.
yeah.
It happens like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
you
See, that could never happen with me
Slide in
because
the DM.
I get a follower who I don't know. I'm like, who sent you?
What if he looked
That's
like Idris Elba or
I'm
something
the
like
same
that?
way. I'm the same
Who
way.
sent him?
They like to drink because y'all know, most people who know me on here, that I can drink. And I'm not going to be like, hey, let's go out for drinks. And I know you're a 1-2.
Right.
There's be some nights I want to be like, yo, I want to get fucked up.
So I'm gonna call.
I'm like, ew. I know
You
what
call
I'm
it
called.
You
person.
survived the
You know
Bronx
what's going on.
BBQ challenge.
You already know. You already know. I already know who I'm gonna call for certain things. If I know I'm like, yo, it's time to drink, and I'm trying to get fucked up. I know I'm gonna call this person, that person, that person. Not to say I wouldn't call them for anything else, but it's like certain type of situations call for certain personalities and
certain
people.
vibes.
Yeah,
Because
that's
my close friend is one of my party partner. I call her my party partner, my dancing partner. That she's my close friend, but I party with her. I know, okay, yep, that's who I'm gonna call. You ready? We out. We out.
I don't have no party friends, so I wouldn't know about partying. But I have friends that we just very close together. You know, we just majority of the times we just sit around. We talk about millions of topics. You know, also the fact that you know they have no type of financial coming in, so they can't really support that. But we still be able to you know hang out. You know, probably smoke or something.
I'm broke, baby.
I didn't say you broke.
That's not what they want to do with their money.
I have like at least 3 friends I keep very close. You know, I don't. 4, you know, so I don't really, all the other people that I call my friends because I have childhood friends, but then that's because of our family, our father, parents probably was cool from the past and we come together eventually, so.